European Union assists Sudan in its democratic transition. The EU has committed 100 million euros to support Sudan in its continuing peaceful and democratic journey by focusing on economic reforms, job opportunities for women and youth, as well as training and education initiatives. Accountability of the transitional government and improving the administration of public finance will also be addressed, both of which are intended to strengthen human rights. The financing will be delivered through the European Union Emergency Trust Fund for Africa. The European Union is a Shining World Leadership Award for Peace recipient and a Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Unconditional World Care and True Caring Laureate. Bravo and much appreciation, European Union, for your generous contribution. May the spiritual people of Sudan uphold a new era of peace and kindness in heaven's eternal love.
Japan supports Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh. The Japanese government has donated another $17 million to assist Rohingya refugees currently living in the southeast of Bangladesh and their host communities in Cox's Bazar, to be implemented in partnership with a number of United Nations agencies. The funding is expected to support areas including water availability, enhancing nutrition, livelihood and life skills, environmental renewal, health services and hygiene facilities, as well as child protection and shelter improvements. This latest contribution is in addition to the $95 million already granted by Japan since 2017, when the Rohingya people took refuge in Bangladesh. Japan is a Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Animal Protection and Generosity Laureate. Our heartfelt gratitude, Japan, for your philanthropy. May the gracious Rohingya people soon greet much brighter tomorrows, guided by the divine.
Singapore introduces measures to popularize electric vehicles, or EVs. As part of the promotion of EVs, the Deputy Prime Minister of Singapore, His Excellency Heng Swee Keat, announced that there will be 28,000 EV charging points in the country by 2030. In addition, the government has the goal of phasing out internal combustion engine vehicles and having all means of transport run on clean energy by 2040. The Vehicular Emissions Scheme, which currently provides a discount for low-emission vehicles, will also include light commercial models. Moreover, an early adoption incentive plan to be in effect from 2021 to 2023 will offer EV buyer rebates of up to $14,000. According to the country's Land Transport Authority, the new strategies will lower the direct cost of an electric car by an average of 11%. Our accolades, Government of Singapore, for your efforts in creating a more sustainable transport sector. May our natural landscapes be ever more preserved in the elevating beauty of the Providence.
World's major airline commits to going carbon neutral. Delta Airlines, headquartered in the United States, has pledged to invest $1 billion in the coming decade to achieve its goal of becoming the first airline in the world to be carbon neutral. The company will invest in accelerating the reduction of carbon emissions and waste, driving innovation and advancing clean air travel technologies. Steps taken thus far include buying more efficient aircraft, minimizing single-use plastics, and more. CEO of Delta Airlines, Ed Bastian, stated, "As we connect customers around the globe, it is our responsibility to deliver on our promise to bring people together and ensure the utmost care for our environment." Thank you, Delta Airlines, for your honorable commitment to protecting the natural world. May your dedication to the planet be an inspiration to other airlines as you achieve carbon neutrality in the near future.
Belgium completely bans tobacco advertising. The Parliament of Belgium has approved a bill to further restrict tobacco advertising that will be implemented in January 2021. Advertising on television, radio, and press has already been prohibited, and a law requiring cigarette companies to use neutral packaging came into effect on January 1, 2020. The new regulation forbids displays on the front of shops, cigarette packets, and lighted signs. Furthermore, smoking in cars with youngsters up to the age of 18, rather than the previous age limit of 16, is prohibited. One of the authors of the new law, Dr. Catherine Funk, stated that it was designed to protect youth from the marketing strategies of cigarette manufacturers. Belgium is a shining World Leadership Award for Animal Protection Laureate. Great news, Belgium, on your new law. We pray that people soon quit smoking along with other harmful habits such as meat eating and adopt life-affirming ways in God's eternal brilliance.
United States vegan food industry growing rapidly. According to the data released by U.S. market research company Spence, the plant-based food market in the U.S. is currently valued at $5 billion. This amount is an increase from $4.5 billion a year earlier. Within the last year, plant-based food sales have surged more than 11% and a total of 29% during the past 2 years alone. Due to high customer demand and increasing veg products, shelf spaces in supermarkets are expanding to hold more of these sought-after items. The top drivers in the growth include plant proteins, vegan milks, yogurts, and cheeses. The study was commissioned by trade group Plant-Based Foods Association and non-profit advocacy group The Good Food Institute, both based in the U.S. Many thanks, Spence, Plant-Based Foods Association, and The Good Food Institute for your productive news. May we soon see a vegan world of peace and dignity for all beings in the all-encompassing tenderness of the divine.
Endangered Antarctic blue whale population resurfaces after years of protection. A team of scientists led by the British Antarctic Survey, or BAS, have reported the sightings of 55 blue whales during 3 years of expeditions to South Georgia, a sub-Antarctic island, which is an increase from only 2 whales sighted in 2018. Once abundant in this region, the blue whale was hunted close to extinction due to commercial whaling until international regulations were placed to protect the species over 30 years ago. Commenting on the good news, project leader and whale ecologist Dr. Jennifer Jackson of BAS said, "We are thrilled to see so many whales visiting South Georgia. It is clear that protection from whaling has worked." Such hopeful news, British Antarctic Survey. In heaven's mercy, may all our animal inhabitants receive the same care and respect as the majestic blue whales to live as Mother Nature intended.